Welcome back. 32 Thoughts, presented as always by GMC. Jeff and Elliotte as a conversation starter. Here was Johnny Gaudreau earlier today.
Obviously, sit down with my agent this week sometime and figure out what's best for me and my family, and obviously Calgary has a special place in my heart.
Elliotte.
Well, obviously, some huge negotiations coming up in Calgary. Gaudreau, Tkachuk, Mangiapane, and I don't think the Flames are going to wait too long to get this started. I would expect it's going to begin in the very near future. Gaudreau is non-restricted free agent. Tkachuk has one more year. I think they're going to start with the two of them, and I don't think it's necessarily one is more important than the other because of the timing or anything like that. I think they're going to go right to both of them very quickly and aggressively to see where everything stands and where everything's going. And I think that's the reason that Calgary will start quick, so they can know what the landscape is, what else they might have to do to either re-sign them or otherwise. So I think these are going to be quick negotiations in terms of when they're going to start from today.
Speaking of off-season negotiations, although Andrew Kopp is still playing right now, you wonder what's going to happen to him after this series or after the next series or whenever the Rangers are done their season. Andrew Kopp has put himself in a really nice position right now. He's a UFA coming up at the end of this season. It was a great trade deadline acquisition, as Elliotte mentioned in the first intermission, by Chris Drury and the New York Rangers, playing on a great line with Strome and Panarin right now. And you wonder about the marketplace for someone like Andrew Kopp, and it kind of sounds as if it's kind of this combination between Philip Deneau's contract, maybe Zach Hyman's contract as well. Deneau was 6 years, $33 million. Zach Hyman, 7 years, $38.5 million. And it sounds like Kopp has positioned himself right into that conversation. And it's kind of a feel-good story as well. He bet on himself with Winnipeg, was part of trade rumors various times. We think of when Winnipeg tried to bring in Jamie Oleksiak from Dallas. Kopp's name was very much out there, but he bet on himself. He waited for his opportunity. It's here now, and it sounds very much, Elliotte, like he's going to take advantage of it, Ron.
Oh, yes, thanks. I'm going to jump in on because you love Ryan Strome, and I think he's playing a nice role in Andrew Kopp. As you said, I love the way you put it. He's put himself in a nice position, Kopp, and Shane Wright has done so too. He's just starting, but tell us about his path.
Well, we're wondering because this week is the NHL Draft Combine in Buffalo, and player interviews and players put through their paces. We'll hear terms like force played and Wingate and these types of things, Ron. And all eyes are on Shane Wright. Many believe he'll be selected first overall, and Montreal holds that first pick. They're hosting the draft as well. And on Monday, Shane Wright will have his first conversation with the Montreal Canadiens. Also, interestingly, after the combine is done, the New Jersey Devils will fly Shane Wright to New Jersey for a series of extended interviews. I actually think New Jersey is going to bring 6 or 7 other prospects as well, but perhaps most notably, Shane Wright. The New Jersey Devils, Elliotte, as you talked about last week, hold the second overall draft pick. That is, unless they trade it.
All right. Well, let's hope they make it interesting at least. Yeah. Meanwhile, coaching search, it's kind of ground to a bit of a halt these days, and teams are doing their interviews. But I think there are a number of teams who are waiting for Barry Trotz to make his decision on what his future will be. And from what I understand, guys, I think Barry Trotz has let it be known to teams that he's not in a hurry to make his choice, and he won't make his decision until he decides until he's sure it's right for himself and his family. He's spoken to Winnipeg. He's spoken to Philly, as Jeff reported. He's spoken to Vegas. I believe he's spoken to Detroit, and I also believe he's still going to speak to Dallas. If I've missed anybody, it's not for lack of trying. And Jets fans are always asking, are the Jets serious? Are the Jets serious? Yes, I do believe the Jets are very serious and very competitive. But like I said, Trotz has indicated he will take his time to make sure it's the right move for him and his family, and he won't rush it.
You mentioned Vegas there a second ago, and Laurent Brossoit, netminder for the Vegas Golden Knights, has had surgery. We can report it is his hip, and there are, fingers crossed, they're hoping that Brossoit will be available for the start of the season. We think of Robin Leonard. He underwent shoulder surgery as well, so a lot of people in Vegas right now crossing their fingers about their netminders in Vegas come next season. Also, PHF, Premier Hockey Federation, the Toronto Six, expect them to announce the signing of Brittany Howard. Formerly the PWHPA. She will join the Six, and Ron, this is a big one. She walks in as an MVP type candidate. Maybe one of the bigger names that the PHF has taken from the PWHPA.
Just great. Jeff and Elliotte, as always, stars of their podcast, their CarCast, the Jeff Marek Hockey Show, Hockey Night in Canada. They are the Barry Trotz of broadcasting.